All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another quick client creation session. Today, we're going to go over a simple shift in your mindset and focus that can impact your income incredibly over the next 90 days. And by the way, I'm Tanyamfk, founder of Success by Design Accelerator Group and the creator of the Time Design Method. So please say hello and comment below if we haven't already met, because I believe in the old fashioned way of honest human to human networking. So please don't hesitate to reach out and we can have a conversation. But with under 10 minutes to get this in, let's go ahead and dive on. Today, I'm going to show you how to play the 90-day money game. Now, this is a process that I learned from Rich Litvin and his prosperous coach approach. So shout out to Rich. And he actually learned it from Coach Michael Neal. And I have used it every year with my clients in our membership group to significantly increase their profit and impact. But here's the thing. It is an uncomfortable game. In this game, you're going to learn to fail and you're going to learn to embrace that failure right on your way to success, which is a wonderful path to be on when you're embracing failure. In this process, you're going to learn to collect no's and maybe even appreciate them. Why? Because the yeses are found in the land of no's. No simply stands for next one, next opportunity. So listen, the game here itself, the 90-day money game, is actually quite simple. You're going to choose an income goal to reach at the end of 90 days, something that stretches you, but also stays within reason. So if you're making 10,000 a month now, then you're not going to make your 90-day goal 1 billion. But if you're making 10,000 a month now, you're also not going to make it 11,000. Okay. We want something that stretches you, but again, is within reason, is attainable, something if you worked really hard and focused on only this, you could probably make it happen. So you're going to pick that goal, that total income number that you want for the end of the next 90 days. So let's just say you pick something like 20,000. 20,000 at the end of 90 days would feel like a really big win for you. Great. But here is the twist. We're actually not going to focus on what you make at the end of the next 90 days. No, we're going to focus on creating proposals. Okay. Opportunities, offers. You're going to take that number, which in this case, we said 20K, and you're going to multiply it by 3. So in this case, that would be 60,000. And that is what you're going to commit to making in proposals, commit to making in offers. Your game is to find and create opportunities to offer. And in this process, you're going to collect no's. That is a great thing. No's are incredible pieces of information. It's information that is clarifying who your audience is. It is clarifying who you serve best. It is clarifying who your best fit is. It's a great, great thing. Take that information. In fact, track your no's. Track every single no that you get. And better yet, celebrate them. And yes, you might want to punch me when I say that, but I'm telling you, it's one of the most powerful ways that you can change your focus and change your results is learning to celebrate and embrace those no's. Because the more no's that you get, the closer you are to the yeses. Is this scary? Yes, absolutely. Getting no's are scary. It could feel like we're going right into the dump, but it takes courage. And courage is a muscle, not an attribute. Courage is not something you just have or don't have. It is a skill, and skills can be practiced. And we must practice courage to get better at it. And we need to be courageous. As we're here in entrepreneurship, going through the ups and downs, it is imperative that we are able to stand in courage. And to be courageous, we need to be steadfast in our value, in understanding what we are really bringing to the table and the transformation it brings. Now, it doesn't matter what space you're in, whether you're an empowerment coach or if you're baking cakes, there is a transformation. There is a powerful change that happens when people experience your product. You might have the best soap, you might have the best perfume. All of those things bring value. And while we celebrate our value, we must not be afraid of other people standing in their value and their truth as well, which means that sometimes they're going to say no because that is actually the best choice for them. So, the goal here, as we look at all of this, as we think of the 90-day money game, is really to put numbers in your face because you will see that your income is in direct proportion to the amount of times you ask for it. You might go, well, I'm posting on social media. I'm doing all these videos. I'm writing all these blogs. I'm running all these ads. I don't understand what's happening. How often are you actually just asking or offering the opportunity to say, hey, do you want to work with me? Does this make sense? Because your income is in direct proportion to that. How many times you're putting it out there? Now, I know you're not the slimy salesman. We're not asking, we're not saying, oh, pressure people, make it crazy. It's about creating opportunities, the right time and place to ask. So remember, as we look at this game, as we look at this challenge, at this process, the first thing is to pick your income goal. Pick that goal at the end of 90 days that would feel really, really good to have, to attain. Second step is to multiply it by 3. Whatever number it is, multiply it by 3. And that is what you're going to focus on in proposals. And how do you do that? Create conversations, create opportunities to ask. That's the game. The game is going, well, how can I create this opportunity to ask? How could this be a conversation? Who could I speak to? Who can I get my courage muscle to go up and say, how about this for your 20K proposal? Imagine if one conversation brought that for you. And as you do this, track, and track. Track your minutes spent on client creation, track conversations, track proposals, track no's. The key is to put that in your face because proposals are under your control. Sales are not. Sales are going to be based on that individual situation, circumstance, where they are in their own journey. But proposals you can control. That comes out of your mouth. So this game, it is simple, right? Really basic, but it's not easy. It requires us to focus and devote our time to one thing, which is one of the hardest things to do. Because if you're here, if you're listening to this, if you're on my channel, if you're an entrepreneur, you're ambitious, you're motivated. And like me, probably an overachiever. And the problem with that is a lot of us actually can do it all. We have ways and systems and processes. We're willing to stay up. We're willing to do what it takes. We'll try to do it all. But the problem with that is that it splits our focus. It takes our direction in 20 places. And when we take one step in 20 directions, we don't change where we are. But when you take 20 steps in one direction, you're making progress. You're closer to the one place you want to be. So where do you want to be? Are you up for this challenge? Are you up for fully focusing on this one process for the next 90 days? So again, pick your income goal, what it is that you want at the end of the 90 days. Multiply it by 3 and make your focus on hitting that number in proposals. You're going to track every dollar you propose. You'll track every no that you get, every dollar you create, and you're going to see in real time where you are and also how you are or are not creating opportunities to create clients every day. And you're going to do that by tracking it. Because women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie. Numbers don't have a shoddy memory. Numbers don't have biases. They're the numbers. This is how often you're asking. The days you don't ask, weird. You don't have enough sales. Interesting. Something to look. Make your choices, make your future movement based on data, based on true efforts, tracking what you've done to see what works and what doesn't work. Now, we have a simple tracker that you can use. So simply comment tracker below and we'll send that over to you. You can download it. I'm a very visual person, so that always helps me. More than happy to share that. It's what I use when we did this as well and what my clients use. So just comment tracker below and we'll make that happen. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Check us out at Tanyamfk and reach out, say hello. We'd love to connect. Have a great one. Bye.